Ems. Okay, it's now live. Okay, now it's live. Right, I'm thinking, I'm going with the same character as last time, I think.
Argonian?
Yeah.
So you're gonna play healer?
No. Well, kind
Okay,
of.
well, the
Necro.
passive is
I'm
a
gonna
healer, so if
be
you're gonna use, oh, you're going Necromancer?
Necro.
I'm currently a max rank Necromancer. I have all my abilities unlocked, almost. Only one of my abilities is not currently unlocked, and that's Shocking Siphon.
Right. Well, I'm thinking. Well, I went Argonian last. On the one I was playing just now was an Argonian, and he was an actual Necro. The Necromancer gets a lot of healing, believe it or not. They get a lot of healing. They get ciphering, and they get all of other stuff. So an Argonian with the Necro kind of setup,
it would give you a pretty good boost. But I think they get better XP with the restoration staffs, don't they?
Right. Well, it's how there's when I kind of play old school when I play these characters, and there's only two choices for this. There's either a lizard or a dark elf.
What one's that from? I haven't played many of the Elder Scrolls games.
Well, when I used to play EverQuest, the best class to be a necromancer with was a dark elf, because they got a lot of intelligence base. When you start the character out, you had their primary stat was intelligence, was as a dark elf.
Intelligence is what bases off how much damage you do.
How much? No. Intelligence is magic, mana pool. The more you had two stats that created your mana pool. You had intelligence and wisdom. Wisdom usually went with the intelligence was more casters, damage casting. So if you were using fireballs and things like that, intelligence was the one you went for. If you were a healer, you went for wisdom, and that gave you the healing power through wisdom. Now, like I say, it's gotta be either for a necro. It's gotta be either dark elf or Argonian. Do you know anything about the dark elves?
I have not actually made a dark elf character. The only two that I've played really a little bit of is Argonian and Khajiit.
Okay, so dark elf.
I mainly play the beast race.
The ritual skills of the dark elf reflect their intelligence and agility, giving them bonus in dual wielding, flame, lava resistance, weapon. Actually, flame and lava resistance. That might be a good one, because if I'm going to become a vampire, you suffer. Yeah. You suffer from fire.
I can check my my stats here. The higher your stage, right now, my stage 4 vampirism, your health will regenerate 75% slower, 25% more fire damage, but your vampirism abilities cost less.
Right, but you still take that much fire damage, so you're trying to offset that. You try and offset that with the character that you make.
Indeed.
The base magic and stamina, these bonuses allow them to adapt to anything. So this guy really, a dark elf can be pretty much any class he likes. Now, female, male, female. I don't know what to do. Probably male. Let's go with male. And we'll call him the same as I've always called my dark elves.
I put all my points into Magicka right now. 64 points into it.
I need to get that expansion where I can be a warden.
Oh, the warden? I
don't have that yet. I don't have that yet.
It's pretty cool.
That's one way you get the bears, don't you?
You get the what?
The bear on the warden. You get the bear.
Oh yeah, that's one of the ultimate skills, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Right.
Hold on, I think, yes, I can make you some weapons with the increased healing done trait if you want that.
We'll see how we go. Okay. Necro. Yep. I like the Necro. I think they're a good class. Okay, let's
Damn,
see.
I forgot I gave my friend my money.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried. It won't take me long to catch. It won't take me long to get up there. I started my Necro, the one on the American server. I think I started him about a week ago, and he's already and he's already 22.
You play it a lot, then, I'm assuming.
Well, that's one of the things about this person that asked me to start streaming. They noticed I played a lot, and they don't get to play that often, so they stream, they watch videos a lot. So he asked me because I played different.
If you guys ever need any help, if you guys ever need a healer on your team, just ask me.
Well, I'm gonna be Necro, so I should be okay with the healing thing. Okay, that'll do, I think. Head, let's change the head. Voice, let's random that. Hair color.
You edit your characters a decent bit, don't you?
Well, if you don't, you end up looking like somebody who's already in the game. And
the only times I ever put a lot of detail like that into my characters in Fallout 4. In Skyrim, I just have a general set that I like to use.
Let's see, markings, face markings. Come on, give me some.
Okay, what kind of weapon do you want? Because depending on what
staff.
it is, a staff.
Yep.
What type?
I'll need 2. I use 2. When I unlock my second weapons.
Level 15, right?
Yeah, 15. Once I unlock that, I have a destruction staff and a healing staff.
Restoration.
Yeah.
Sorry, I tend to correct people on things like this if I know the answer.
Well,
sorry.
it comes up as healing. When you look at the staff, it says healing on it.
You got me there. Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Do you want a damage or a restoration staff?
To start with, healing. Restoration.
Alright, what level? You should be able to get to around level 4, so by the end of the tutorial areas if you do it long enough.
Right.
So, what level do you want me to make it for?
Make it for 10.
Make it
4,
6, and 8.
8, because I can grow into it.
Okay, I'll do 275 damage at start, but it's a free restoration staff, so I can also make a maple shield with the increased items to armor value rate, if you want that.
Okay. But I don't use shields. It's a 200 weapon.
I know, but if you ever need to use one, if you find like a sword that has the XP bonus, I'd rather use that for a little bit than have both my staffs.
But you're not growing your stats. You're not growing your skills in that.
Well, I've already maxed out my restoration staff.
Yeah, but when you're starting out as a new player, you need to work on what you're gonna be at when you get to the other end. If you work on your sword, you're not actually making any.
Easy now, Walker. You are all right. This is Starhaven, home to peaceful adepts. There is a letter and the key to the door on the dresser.
Okay.
I'll make you a couple of things, so if you want to change up your play style, you can.
Okay.
For surviving a dragon attack, you look well. The healers did an admirable job, yes?
If you find any emeralds, I will be able to make some more XP bonus for armors for you if you This is nice. Oh, I need more jute. I never can get jute. Come on, game.
Great. Getting spammed in freaking in Twitch. Outrageous. Okay, let's get out of here.
Ah, good. You're awake. Come, let us speak.
So you accidentally ended up on the European server?
Yeah. I wasn't really the brightest when I made the account, so I must just say that out front here. I wasn't bright.
Well, some people prefer. It's a matter of preference, really.
It's also better because it's darker faster, so and you don't have to wait for your actual nighttime for it to be able to get those things.
Well, I suppose.
Let's see.
Hurry to Riverhold. Find this tarn. Meanwhile,
So what is
Zamarak
your
must go
starting
to the
race that you're
Desert
playing
Wind
as?
Adepts. This one,
Starting
we
place.
both were. The caravan that brought us to northern Elsewhere was attacked
Elsewhere.
by
Head
the
over
Great
to
Beast.
the Wayshrine.
Luckily, the Adepts of Starhaven witnessed
After
the event
Elsewhere, where does
and
it
came
head
to our aid.
'Cause
They brought us here and worked
Elsewhere is the
diligently to
tutorial
heal us.
area.
No,
Ooh,
it's
actually, hold on. We might want to friend each other real quick on this. Add friend.
Elsewhere's not a starting zone.
A humble adept,
So what'd you call
nothing
your
more.
character?
This one was exiled from his home long ago, but
hang
felt the time had come for him to return.
I think I actually spelled it wrong. Let me finish talking to this.
That is not a tale that Zamarak wishes to tell. Not right now. Besides,
I do believe that
the
Elsewhere
Grand
is
Adept
actually
wants
a
to
place
talk
you
with
can go
you.
to, 'cause there's its own
Best
quest
not to
line.
keep him waiting.
Let's see here.
As a necro, you starting elsewhere. Let me check. My name is, and I'll spell it for you.
Alright.
Hang on. N-A-R-A, and I spelled that wrong actually. It should have been
Nardelius or something? Naradelius?
No. N-A-R-A space D-A-K-R-K. Dark. So it's Nara Dark.
Nara Dark?
Something like that. You'd probably say it like that.
And you're on the EU, right?
Yes.
Okay. You try friending me. It's literally just if you do my @name,
You just sent
it should be pretty. I could. Oh wait, I did. It worked.
It worked, yeah.
I didn't think it would. You can send me a group invite if you want.
Group
I can't
invite.
teleport to. Yes.
Invite. Okay.
Ooh, I could teleport you. Nope, it's.
What? No, I wouldn't do that.
I was about to say that it would let me teleport, but I'm guessing it was just.
I guess it would ask me if I wanted to go.
True. So where is the actual place here? Because I never can
Right,
find.
the actual place that you start is a little house on the west side.
I know, it's just that I'm trying to find where Elsewhere actually is, and I'm having a bit of difficulty. So I know I
It's
can go
in the
there. 'Cause
south.
there's a whole quest line there.
If you look,
What
if
city
you
is
look
it
at
near?
stream,
Is it
if you
near,
look at stream, you'll see me.
Can you right click and show me the actual place where it's located?
It's down in the bottom here. Look.
Oh, right there. Northern Elsewhere. Here we go.
Yes.
Okay. And you're near which way shrine? The Starhaven.
I'm.
Let me set a waypoint there, and I'll head for the actual.
It's some. There's a shrine somewhere near here, and I don't know exactly where.
Yeah, you should be right up by Starhaven, if I'm not mistaken. Get to the way shrine now.
Anyway, I'm gonna continue getting myself out of
continue
here.
your thing. I should be able to get to where you are.
Greetings.
I'd actually
This one
gone
is
through all of this
Majadro,
quest.
Grand Adept of Starhaven. He is glad to see
Have
you
you
in
ever
good
chosen
health,
to fight
traveler.
the dragon?
It is not every day that one survives a dragon attack. Bright moons must have
Oh
blessed
yeah, you're
their
over by
path.
Starhaven. I'm heading over to you now.
I was killing him daily.
You were carrying the
Yeah, I
letter
chose
when we
to
found
not
you.
fight him
It
when I
looked
was at that
important,
level,
so we left
because,
it where you could find it. But how do you feel, traveler? Did the dragon cause any permanent damage?
Also, quick thing: if you ever chose to play werewolf, when you're inside of Kirstein's little area where you're always a werewolf, stay there till you max it out. It'll save you a lot of time.
Let us test your strength then, yes? Though this one is now Grand Adept, he once trained the warriors of Starhaven. Sadly, it has been many years since Majadro last sparred with a pupil. Not here, of course. This is no tavern brawl. Collect a training sword and meet this one outside in the gardens.
Alright, I'm here.
Let us prove ourselves where
Get rid of
Joan
my
and Jode
marker
can
now.
see us. Take out one of our training swords and meet this one in the gardens.
They really don't want you getting distracted by emptying all the bags and stuff in this start off area. All the bags are empty. Okay, I guess it's not going to let me freaking go out the door without the swords. Okay. Let's go play fighting with toy swords. You know, they should make one of them a riding mount. They probably already have. I just don't know.
Make one of what?
Saber-tooth tiger.
Oh, I think there is. Hold on, let me check.
Well,
You
there's a
mean the,
there's
the sex bot?
there's a giant one in this garden.
Oh, those, that one. Yeah, those are actually
This guy's
rideable.
warned of a
Yeah.
changing
I'm
season.
looking at a few
Can you
seconds
see
ago.
it?
They're a mount that you actually get right
This
behind
one
the,
fears the
one of
dragon
the-
that attacked you was only the beginning, traveler.
or something, I don't know. It's
Dark
a different
moons
edition
loom
of
on
it.
elsewhere's horizon.
Right.
Of that, Majadro
have
has
it.
little doubt. But enough talk. We came here to spar, did we not? Majadro can think of no better. Like the two divine moons that dance in harmony, let the balance of your blade reflect the balance of your soul. Are you prepared to start? Let us begin! Solid strike! And then... Very... Sleek work. You strike well, but can you guard? Now! Quick! Strike while this one is up! What a powerful blow! Again! Swing with all your might! Very good, traveler. Shield yourself. Strike with force. Such masterful strikes. But what if you are in distress? Now break free of this one's trap. Here comes another trap. Prepare for another trap. Now, bash Majadro before he strikes. Again, press your advantage with a heavy attack. Interrupt this one before he strikes. Quickly now, stop this one's strike. When your enemy charges their assault, strike. Interrupt their attack and punish their hesitation. How good it feels to spar with a student again. Come now, let us continue to the Adeptorium. Wait, did you hear that? A dragon! Look out! You must help the other adepts. Take the passage through the catacombs. This one must go on Zamorak.
I want to claim that reward.
Yeah. Which way do I want to go with this? Last time I went with the Bone Tyrant. Let's go this way. This time we can always go.
I suggest you pick one that you're gonna try and do the most with first.
Yeah.
I spread mine out evenly. So.
That's how I did it on my other one. But I started out with Bone Tyrant first.
Flame Skull, nice. I upgraded mine to Ricochet Skull.
Choice of weapons. Are those? I think it's gonna have to be the Inferno stuff. It doesn't seem to have a healing staff here today. Sure
I suggest you take those so I can because I actually am gonna need the materials for them, so I can make you some more stats. Since I don't think I find any regular ones anymore, so I've only been finding the higher up tier weapons.
Right.
I don't think it's like level 26 to 34 and all that.
It's giving me quite a bit of gear actually. Equip. Oops. Give me a green mace. Interesting. I'll read that. Right, let's go. Oh, more gear.
Damn, is there no restoration staffs in this place?
No, they've been all freaking infernos. Okay, let me see. I need to get out. Hey.
Anything to actually get the restoration staff went.
It's fine, I'll get one eventually.
I have one currently, level 8 deals 275 damage, and that's actually not an insane amount lower than mine, which only deals 763. My other one only deals, well, actually deals a bit more.
Starhaven's adepts are peaceful!
Another corpse for our army! How grand!
Thank John and George you arrived. Well, it looks like the soldiers said they were searching for something, but they barely gave us any chance to respond before they started attacking. It is best to leave.
Right,
There
I don't
is
have
no
a
reasoning
vanity
with these
set of armor,
maniacs.
I think that's the name of it at least. A outfit enabled, so that my regular ugly armor is not showing.
Yes, this one heard its terrible voice, like something out of a Moonsinger's stories. Ijadi had hoped to make her way to the Dragonhorn Tower, but she fears that fierce warriors now block her path. Not to mention the dragons circling overhead.
Okay, John.
Atop the tower sits the Dragonhorn, said to ground dragons with one mighty call. Though Ijadi is not sure if the legends are true, it is our best hope against such a brutal foe. All we need is some... Then you must exit the catacombs and follow the path north. There, you will see the tower. This one cannot promise the plan will work, of course. The Dragonhorn is very ancient, very brittle. But we must try, yes? Moons be with us. We will wait until you have blown the Dragonhorn. If the dragon is subdued, that will be our best chance to escape. If not, well, we will try to be swift. That is good to hear. Ijadi feared the worst. If you see them again, try to stay by the Grand Adept's side. He may seem steady as a rock, but age has caused his edges to crumble. Many moons ago, Akaviri warriors known as the Dragon Guard protected this land. It was they who built the Dragonhorn Tower, a gift to safeguard Starhaven against the dragons that once plagued elsewhere. So the legends say. What a shame the Dragon Guard no longer walk the sands of elsewhere. We could use such warriors during these troubling times.
Okay. Lagging. Hate it when it lags like this. something?
Hey, little thing, send off your flaming skull before you do a charge attack with your Inferno staff. We'll get some of your magic back.
Right.
Charging attack with those will weapons will
Leveled.
The dragon may be subdued, but not for long. This one fears for those inside the Adeptorium.
Then Zamorak and the Traveler will go. You should take this chance to escape.
Majadro will not run while his disciples are in danger.
As you wish. Let us be quick then.
This is always a plus. In fact, I get to play with the skooma cat again.
This is good. Cat? What?
The beast blocks our
I'll
way.
wait
We must
outside of
fight.
the, Starhaven Adeptorium.
Okay.
Battle the dragon, can you make it?
Oh, already.
Does killing the dragon remove a bit of the storyline that I didn't know about?
It won't die. It flies off.
Oh.
It just takes a minute for it to go away.
Return to my side.
Beast departs.
Before the actual
Quick,
bit of the
let us
kill.
leave.
It just flew off.
Oh, I'm still at the parts where it's will
Yeah.
attack you. You just said it won't die.
There we go. It's gone.
Oh, now it just started to fly off.
Yeah, the stream seems to be lagged behind.
The streams are usually always a bit behind, apparently.
Let us leave this place before the beast returns.
Why did the dragon
Have you
flee?
finished the main
It
bit?
was called away.
Escape Starhaven,
This one
yes.
heard its name on the wind.
The
Ball of
courtyard.
Dawn.
You should be able
Called
to
away.
tell which one is
Do
me.
the dragons work together?
Yeah, you're probably gonna
Perhaps,
figure it out.
at the very least, This
Yeah,
dragon
you'll see
seems
me
to have
with
aligned
a
himself
few
with the
red
Uraxians.
orbs floating about
Then
me.
the rebellion has begun.
I've seen those on a few people.
Yes, this one is afraid
Yes,
it has.
the current set I
Come,
have on is
traveler.
the Ebon
Let us
set.
speak.
Okay.
Ebon Armory. It's good for
Thank you
healing
for
'cause
saving
the
Majadro's
first
disciples.
2 item bits to it
You
adds
have a
8,
courageous
17
spirit.
to 3 items,
It
same
will do
thing.
you well should
4
you
to
decide to
4
stay
items is 4%
elsewhere.
extra healing
And this
taken.
one does hope you
And
decide
the
to
other one
stay.
increases your max
The
health
Khajiit
by
need heroes like you
677
during
for
these
you
dark
and 11 other
times.
group members within 28 meters of me.
Huh.
So it's pretty helpful.
And only more to come, this one fears. Before you leave, you should speak to Zamorak. It seems that he's also decided to leave us. Perhaps he can help guide you to your next location.
Grand Adept Majadro, what
What's your
will we
highest
do
level
now?
character right now?
Starhaven is no longer safe. Who
Um,
knows when it'll be
30.
attacked again?
something.
There.
To give
You
into
played about
despair,
200 hours?
this is easy.
Yeah, I haven't played.
Let
this.
us
Yes.
instead find
You
strength
recruited
and
a
hope.
few new characters.
Joan
Our
and
main
Joel
poster
will
was
one
probably
day
just
shine
Lauren,
on
right?
Starhaven again. This
Give
we
me a
must
sec.
continue to believe.
He's talking. What did you say?
Me?
Yeah.
I take it that you mainly play and you just explore and that you don't go do delves and dungeons and all that.
Well, I haven't really got into that yet. The dungeons you need 4 players, and most people that are actually going into those dungeons are high level anyway, and I don't want to.
Indeed, when I first started, I was at like level friggin'. Well, actually, that's how I got this character up this high. Once I completed the thing, I've already done a bunch of the dungeons, and it was really easy, especially during that event, where you got a bunch of XP, and every like now and then, you get the premium Undaunted stuff, and you get about 100k XP is what I get for doing the Undaunted daily one for the premium. Then
Right.
it's like 20 something k XP or something for it. Ooh, you're down elsewhere. Where are you?
Heading out.
I'm quite blind, sorry. There you are! You like how I look?
Yeah, pretty good.
Here, I'll give you your restoration staff here. Restoration staff.
Yes, accept.
Okay, let's see. Restoration staff, iron axe, sword. Is there anything else that I have that you could probably make use of? I guess I can give you quite a bit of my soul gems. I'll split my soul gems in half and give them over to you. And do you want any lockpicks?
I'll pick a few of those up.
Yeah, I'll give you a few. There you go. There you go.
Wasn't letting me give you all that stuff.
We can do another trade so you can dump it all off on me later.
Alright, no problem. I can always break it down and just give you the parts.
Oh crap. Oh, yeah, as you see, the friggin' blood mist thing. I forgot I was on my main damage one.
It really wants me to use a freaking an Inferno staff.
Well, you're using restoration.
It just gave me another one in that crate that it gave me on that end of that quest. Actually, that's
God.
better.
But it gives
I'll
you
use
8%
that.
bonus XP.
Yeah.
That is pretty.
And I'll have those on as well.
My restoration staff is a lot less powerful than the ones you might find out there, but it's a restoration staff, so.
Yes, but it gets me. It opens the skills.
Yeah, so just kill a mouse with it or something.
I need to head.
There's a butterfly right here. You can't kill it
Actually,
though.
does my things cross over? My collections? Huh. They don't. That's kind of annoying.
What?
That your collections don't cross over.
I know, it sucks. That's why.
Because
If
I
I would have.
I had a horse. I have a horse that's in my collection on the other side.
Which horse?
The brown one.
Oh, the sorrel.
Um,
I believe you get the sorrel. Yeah, you get it from leveling up.
which one was
This
it?
is the one that you. This is the
Yes.
actual one that you get when you get that version of it that I was talking about.
The sorrel.
The
Right.
section one.
And where you get that?
From getting the a different version of the Elsewhere one, I think, is where I got it.
Right. And how do you get the elsewhere one?
That's when I bought it.
Oh, you
I
bought
bought
that.
a
Okay.
different version of. Yeah, since it was actually cheaper than it was to get the original one, the normal version. So
Right.
I got this one instead of that since it was cheaper, and it gave me the better looking one.
That's not what I want to use actually. But...
I actually have 6 horses.
Huh.
Blood Shadow Wraith Steed, purchased in the town store. Who had that?
Well, I guess people who ask me all those questions about how I got horses and how you start out at the very beginning are gonna learn. Because people like, how do you get a horse? And why?
Oh, you can easily get a horse just by leveling up.
Yeah.
Just grind a little bit, especially in dungeons. Do a couple of dungeons to do it with.
Yeah, I've got the horse on the other one, but when I was playing yesterday, the people that were in chat were asking me like, how do you do
No
this? How do
good
you
can
get
come.
this?
Greetings, Walker. You are not also. This one saw
I
a
actually have a
stranger
couple
setting
days
up
to
camp
wait,
outside the
since I
cave
just gave
nearby.
my friend vampirism
Local
the
legend
other
says that
day.
Mafala worshippers
Damn it,
used
oh
to
well.
lurk there.
If you ever
Raising
want
dead to
lycanthropy,
it.
just ask me.
To venture so close to such a place, it does
I'm not
not
sure. I
seem
think
wise.
vampires are better.
True, because when you're in werewolf form, you do take more poison damage, I
A
believe.
Khajiit woman.
And it's
Kate
mainly
by the look
for
of her. She
combat.
wore the attire of a sorcerer.
It's not really for
But then I
mages
could put
or
on a
anything.
tin crown and
I have
claim
one on
that
my
I am
mage
an
character,
emperor.
so
She stays there
I think
heedlessly,
it might be a
or
little better on
lingers with bad
more
intentions.
stamina-based
Either way,
players or
no good can come of
other.
it.
I actually don't have this guy's class, so. An animal's grim abode.
Well, I'd almost finished everything that was on this, apart from killing the world bosses, the zone bosses, and going into the 2
I'm currently on the
Public.
two queens of the quest. It's a level 50 quest apparently. Oh well. Give me your rest of the quest.
Who are you? Did Caldathir send you? Well, don't even try to stop me. Oh, well then, greetings. My name is Naramako, and I intend to walk right into this spooky cave and find the works of a brilliant Khajiiti mage. Before you ask, yes, it is full of slavering, undead, and yes, I am petrified to the point of weeping.
some of the stuff these characters come out with is so comical.
That one character,
You mean
that
to help?
Naramako,
Well,
is
I
just
guess there's no harm in
because he's a
delegating.
meanie.
According to my research, a powerful
love
wizard
that.
named Marzulajo used this
funny.
place as his laboratory.
Oh, I
If you
loaded him
find his
faster than
notes
you.
and any memory stones he might have left behind, I would be indebted.
Have you actually spoke to the Skooma cat?
The Skooma cat? I don't know.
The Skooma cat, he is hilarious. He's got an Irish accent and he's so funny.
Thank you for looking into this, Walker. I can't wait to rub this discovery in that sour-tongued Caldathir's face. It's always, be careful with this and don't meddle with that. He's just a fat old bully. According to my research, Marzulajo had a great fondness for animals, just like me. He even discovered ways to bring them back to life. At least I think he did. Fuzzy on the details. Anyway, his notes and memory stones should hold the answers. Yes! You're not going to scold me like Caldathir, are you? It's just a frog. A single hoppy little frog. What harm could that do? Anyway, he's the one who made me kill the poor thing. And for what? A water-breathing potion? I can't even swim! What? No, of course not. It's completely different. You're a... Oh, dear. Well, call it whatever you like. Guild regulations clearly state that manipulating white souls, the lesser souls of beasts, is completely fine. So there. My high elf alchemy professor. And a heartless, saggy-faced brute. I'm a member of the Mages Guild, you see. To progress, I have to show proficiency in potion making and such. He's a meanie! Every potion we make includes some terrible reagent, like a baby newt or a sweet little toad. I don't even like to hurt fleas, let alone innocent amphibians. It's called the Abode of Ignominy. Say that 5 times fast. I did a bit of research before I set out, but I didn't find much. A few cryptic references to a temple that collapsed into a sinkhole or some such.
She talks a lot.
Well, when the name includes
she's
the
got
word
funny
ignominy,
dialogue. Yeah.
it's a safe
So it's
bet that
worth
it's
it.
nothing good. I found a reference or two to Mafala, the clan mother of dark secrets. Probably something to do with her. Ooh, gives me the shivers.
The Khajiit don't have. They have some funny comments, some funny dialogue to the Khajiit,
Indeed.
and they always refer to themselves in the third
This one.
person.
I know. Khajiit are probably pretty much my favorite race of all time.
I don't think I could have got away with being a necromancer Khajiit. I don't think that would have worked.
So, what was that one game you were talking about with the Dark Elves and that?
EverQuest.
EverQuest. Is that a tabletop RPG or something?
It was the very first MMO.
Oh, okay. I'm not
There
really
was two MMOs that started this whole genre. EverQuest and AC. It was AC. Asheron's Call. Yeah, Asheron's Call and EverQuest were the first two serious MMOs. Oh, hang on, there was some online as well that came out around about the same time. There was a lot of competition between them. It was like there's a lot of competition between WoW players and EverQuest players now. That happened afterwards. A shard. Let's go get the shard. Yeah.
Then I can get my final ability. Also, that scythe ability that you get, highly suggest you use that a lot. So I put it to the I think it was the Hungry Scythe. Yes, the Hungry Scythe. It restores a lot of health. Ooh, here's one of the memory stones. Take. Get over here.
Memory stone. What are you saying? Yeah, I've got to remember to try and pick up those the there's 16. I think there was 16 shards that are scattered throughout the world.
You have to find. Oh right, there's a bunch more shards around the world.
Yes, there's 16 of them. I'm lagged.
My resurrect ability anymore. I have an ability to resurrect people, but
yeah,
nobody ever really dies.
Well, they do, but they don't let you res them.
Stop it!
I
This
know,
instant,
but
please.
like, if you have, if
I can
you're
fix
going to
this.
be using
I
a
just need to
resurrecting
treat the
ability,
restraining
then
ward.
you're either going to
Stop.
some really
What are
hard
you doing,
dungeons, or
Sylvia?
you're a very crappy.
No! Don't do that! Don't do that!
So, I don't know which one I should do. I don't know if I should use the Goliath transformation thing or my renewing animation.
Well, I actually had when I get to 15, I had my combat set on one row, and I had the Goliath on that one, and on the healing set, I had a healing set, soul shard filler, and on that one I had the resurrection, so I could switch between the two.
Oh, you had the wait, which one did you use? Did you use the consuming trap or the other morph of soul trap?
I actually went with
oh, you used the soul strike one, right?
I went with the soul magic, soul trap one.
There's
so
soul trap, and then there's the ultimate ability, the soul strike.
Yeah, actually I'll throw that out on there, just for kicks. So I've got destruction, crafting, preserving. Okay.
Literally all of my ability, aside from destruction staff, like on my weapons, all but destruction staff and restoration staff are all low level staff. I have not have slightest. Let me switch out one of my. Which one do you think I should be using? Should I use my this one or my the invigorating drain? My drain will restore 16% apparently of my missing health, and it generates ultimate. But my free ability for this one also gains ultimate.
Depends on how fast you want your ultimate to regen.
True.
If you're going to be using ultimate a lot, then you'll need that coming up quicker. Then, so you'd use.
True, but my 3 ability for my main set here also has that. It's the Bitter Harvest. I put it to Necrotic Potency. It gives me 6 ultimate and deals me 677 every second for 2 seconds for additional corpse. It's pretty good. And I take 3% less damage while it's slotted. So I don't think I really need one of these. I don't think I need Elusive Mist. Drop that. Because I'm going to be using this so that your light attack deals extra damage whenever you do that, or your next light attack deals 40% of the damage. And it increases the potency of my spirit menders. So that's it.
Let's get that. Attack. Yes, no.
I just need to get used to the controls now. Wait, where? Oh, there you are. 3 is that.
That's not
1 is
what
my.
I actually wanted. Okay.
Now I have a ward ally equipped on my thing, so I can give you a little shield. Shield. Damage protection.
There's a lot of people in here.
Indeed, there are.
When I was doing this in the American server, it was out anyway.
Oh, I know. It's that this one's actually later on in the day, so.
Oh, of course. I mean, they're 5 hours in front in the UK.
Combat time to switch my thing back.
Yeah, they're 5 hours in front. No, I said they're 5 hours in front in the UK. So that makes sense to why this dungeon's crowded.
It's also a little bit easier to find people midday, like early on in the morning.
Well, yeah.
Well, this just generally feels like more people play ESO over there. Here we go, I'll summon in my... Yeah, don't think... Undertaker.
He had some stuff.
That's actually a really good thing.
What?
If I get 5 of these items, it'll apply life. Whenever you deal damage with a life attack, you apply minor life steal to an enemy for 8 seconds.
Right.
It occur once every 8 seconds. That's actually really good.
Leggings. Huh. Thought I... Okay.
This just looks like a giant.
Now,
freaking
this is a
gem.
little unorthodox, but I just felt horrible about what happened. Bringing you back to life is an imperfect solution, I know, but I am confident you will get used to it.
Let's see. Where am I? I'm going the wrong way. Should be that way. Down here. Still going the wrong way. It was this one.
You're always going the wrong way. You ever go the right way?
Well, I'm trying to get to these little white markers. Okay, he's not. He's a person. Here's me trying to kill somebody.